because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Jackson will throw. On the run, fires downfield. Pulls it in. It's Dorsett. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And he added the extra point.
Number 97, set to kick this one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Colorado's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Using his legs, it's Young. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Lewis. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Young. Across the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Gives it on the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Back to the ground with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffs!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point splits the uprights. They march 79 yards on the drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Thunderbirds racing to the line in a hurry up. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And it's the Thunderbirds who will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Buffaloes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The run inside. It's Young. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. They'll punch this in and get a touchdown.
Run in the red zone. It's Young. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Thunderbirds in the hurry up. Jackson will throw. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unleashes it on the run. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And it's the Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping... Defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Third and 6 yards to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The play action fake. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Going for it all. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. Quick step and go. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Snags a quick pass on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great...
There's a little room there. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action with Lewis. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field, it's more speed, it's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. And it's the Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line. Jackson will throw. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Got it, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. There's some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Thunderbirds have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
And it's the Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. Past the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Colorado! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run the screen. They'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And it's the Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Buffs. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Gets the back moving. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They boot it away. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing, Lewis. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That is such a great play by that defender, and how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Lewis to throw. Caught by Williams on the right. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the point after is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Jackson gonna throw it. Got a man. It's Dorsett. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 8 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the 49ers able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Boulder. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this.
Maybe some room here. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Here's Lewis to throw. Under fire. He's got it for a big play. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking, is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. On the move and looking deep. Snags it on the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They go right back to him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Lewis on the play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Clements. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Motion from the wideout. Lewis finds the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Looking for space. It's Welch. Got a little grass. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll... 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Thunderbirds come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Colorado.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Hard-hitting tackle. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to run for it. There's a crease. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive and this really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
The Thunderbirds can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll go to the air. It's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Wide open downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Thunderbirds will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Slams ahead. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. You get down in the red zone and then you have a couple of plays like this offense has just put out there. This can absolutely ruin your day. Motion from the back. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Not only is a delay of game inexcusable in that situation, you also just rev up the defense for 3rd and goal. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. A field goal is not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the Colorado sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Got enough for the 1st. All by himself down the middle. The 40, the 30, the 20. He's at the... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He'll be stopped on the return right at the 30-yard line and helps out this offense a few extra yards in field position. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And it's the Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.